Coucou hello my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. My lights are trying me today. They're driving me crazy. So hopefully luminosity is okay, but it is time for some February favorites. And February's been a month. I'm ready for it to be over. Not that necessarily bad things happen, but I don't know. February is never really my favorite. So let's get down to some favorites of the month. So, you know, positive points to this month. I think the lighting is yellow. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to play with these camera settings, but I feel like it's a little yellow. Anyways, let's just get to it, shall we? Let's start with primer. My favorite primer this month has been the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizing Primer. I did a review. Anything I have a review for, I will link down below, but there's definitely one on this. It is amazing. This is what I wore at IMATS, and if you watch the videos I filmed with Noelle, she's like, you look like this beautiful gelatinous mess. Like, not mess, like gelatinous creation. Like, it took all day, but my, like, makeup melted in the right way. I give this full credit. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Don't drop it. But it is. So yeah, it's just a really lovely foundation, that primer for your foundation that gives an airbrushed effect to the skin, that helps your makeup last all day long. It is really, really lovely, and I have really enjoyed it. The next thing is the foundation I've been loving. It's the Clarins Extra Comfort. My shade is 105. This is probably the shade of foundation of all the foundation I've tried that's actually matched my skin the best. I have a review on this, and I was kind of on the fence when I filmed that review, but I've come to really, really love it. It's a nice full coverage foundation that isn't cakey, that isn't, you know, it doesn't bunch. It's nice and comfortable all day long. I haven't said comfortable in a while. So yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it, and I've been wearing it basically every day that I've worn makeup this month while I've been home. So that is a huge hit in my book. In terms of blush, Milani's Luminoso. I've talked to you guys about this guy before. It's just a beautiful, beautiful peachy color with a little bit of a glow to it. Totally, yeah, a knuckle swatch, that's really helpful. I will pair it sometimes with another blush as like a topper or something, but it is a really, really lovely color, and I have really been enjoying it. And then hand in hand with that is the NARS Narsisst Cheek Palette. This has been getting kind of mixed reviews online, but I really enjoy it. So it has 4 blushes. There we go. 4 blushes, and then a highlight, contour, and a bronzer, Laguna bronzer. Laguna's fine. This highlight and contour is the Paloma palette, so they're right there. And I really, really enjoy them. You're not going to be able to see the highlight. It's more like a setting powder, and then the bronzer right there, or the contour. I like the warm rosy tones of it. I feel like it works really well. And I would consider buying, because they sell this as a duo, I would consider buying it as a duo just to have for travel and stuff, because this is not exactly the most travel friendly palette. But I have really been enjoying it, so I thought I'd mention it. Highlight favorites are going to be no surprise. It's my Sleek palettes. I'm wearing this one in Midas Touch, the blue one, on my cheeks today. I'll link the video down below where I swatch these and just gush about how much I love them. But they're really beautiful. They're 3 powders and then a cream. 3 powders. You guys can tell. And they're just so pigmented, so affordable, so lovely. This one's in Solstice. It's the other one that I have. Very similar to the Hourglass ambient lighting powders in terms of the way they look in the pan, but when you swatch them, they're these beautiful shimmery goodnesses. It is a full-on highlight though, so if you like something subtle, these won't be for you, but there's nothing subtle about my makeup ever, so I really love them. The only kind of staple eyeshadow that I have is the MAC Deeply Dashing Pressed Pigment. So it's this guy right here. I have a little bit of it on my lip today, just randomly because I felt like it. But these are just really lovely, and this gives the kind of like wet effect to the eyelid. I don't know if you can see that, but I really have been enjoying this guy as a single because I've been doing a lot of adulting and needing to have more neutral tones, and so I like that I can wear a little bit of glitter and break it up. But yeah, that is the single eyeshadow that I've been loving the most. In terms of mascara, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious. I've recommended this to like 4 different people and bought like 3 different tubes for people. It's so, so, so great. Do yourself a favor, grab a coupon and go get a tube. It's amazing, and like outdoes my $30, $35 mascaras that I've loved. So an amazing, amazing mascara that I'm obsessed with. And then in terms of lips, I've changed it up a lot this month, but 2 that I've worn a handful of times are Sugarpill's Trinket, right? Yeah. and Dose of Colors Teddy. Let me swatch them quickly for you. Trinket is nice because it's a cool, it's like a neutrally color, but it has this little gold shift to it, which is really nice. And I've gotten so many compliments when I've worn it. And then Teddy is just my go-to kind of bronze, brown, again, duochrome color. But I love them so much, both of them. So that's Teddy and then Trinket. I hope you can see the shift. They're really, really beautiful. And I have been loving wearing them. And yeah, that's it. February's been a no-buy for me, and I'm going to try to do a no-buy again in March so that I can kind of go to town in April, because April's my birthday month and we're going to Vegas. So I'm going to try to be good throughout March, but February was a success, so that's exciting. So I got to rediscover a lot of great makeup that I had and play with things and shop my own collection, which was good. So yeah, fingers crossed that March is equally successful and then we can go crazy in April. So that is it for me today. Please let me know what your favorites have been all month. I'm gonna do some quick points of positivity for the month. And then I will be gone for the day. My first is a great trip to Seattle to meet with a friend and hang out, and just, it was a last minute trip. It was totally quick and totally casual. We did a lot of just like hanging out on our couch and chilling and celebrating her birthday, so that was really lovely. The second is that I have 2 special birthdays in my family in February, so I got to celebrate both of those with both really awesome women that I love, so that was awesome. Can I say awesome any more times? And then my third point of positivity is a really productive bunch of runs. So I'm training for a half marathon in May, and I got a lot of really good runs in. The weather this February has been really good for Calgary, and so I've been able to run outside and get my miles in and start building up my endurance. So that's been making me super happy. As always, please let me know what's making you guys smile this month. I want to send you ever so much positive energy. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you all soon. Before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short, you guys, to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.